Magnet television.
Magnet television.
Magnet television.
You're watching Magnet television because what else are you going to do?
Oh, hey, sorry. This is Alex from the Black Angels. I thought I saw somebody watching me or looking at me or something. Thanks for joining today. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff, music-based stuff, and I know you have nothing better to do because you probably don't have a job right now. You probably ain't touring. And let's talk about some music. Here we go. Venus and Furs by the Velvet Underground. The song was written in 1966, and the first time I heard this song, I was a young teenager, and I was listening to a lot of this band called the Beatles from Liverpool, I think. And the Beatles couldn't be further from the Velvet Underground, the complete opposite sound. And you know, the Beatles are really happy and sunshiny and Good Day Sunshiny. And the first time I heard this song, Venus and Furs, I had painted in my head a picture that these guys were playing just from the first couple bars, that these guys must have been performing in a dungeon, like an S&M dungeon or something. And there's this awesome violin that was super droney, and this just chanting kind of drone thing that was happening, super dark and lo-fi. And when Lou Reed started singing the opening line, shiny, shiny boots of leather, whiplash girl child in the dark, I was like, wow, that's exactly what I thought the song was about. And I was like, wow, these guys did a great job with painting a picture in this vibe in your head before I ever heard the lyrics. So I mean, these guys you knew what the song was about. I've never heard a song like it since, and never heard a song like it before, and it just kind of blew me away, and just totally a super attractive song to me. And yeah, it's my favorite. I was at a bar in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I heard this amazing futuristic electronic music coming out of the jukebox. And I ran over to the jukebox, and I looked inside, and I saw two silver apples on the cover of this silver chrome record cover. And I had to find out who it was, what was I listening to. Flipped the record over, and I saw that this record was written in 1968. And I was really confused because surely in my mind this song Oscillations that I was listening to at the time was written in, I don't know, 2060, something like that, 2060 to 2070. And I love electronic music, and I'd never heard anything like this before, and was really surprised it was written in the 60s. And I felt like these guys were tapped into something that was really special. And to this day, it's my favorite record. And it's the record that made me just look at music differently, entirely differently. It made me feel like I was floating when I listened to it. And yeah, I'm still a little confused about how they went into the future and wrote the record. I don't know how they did that, but you should listen to it. It was early 2000s, and it was before the Black Angels were a band. Christian, who's in the Black Angels, invited me to go check out this band called Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. And they were playing at Stubbs in Austin, and it's a three-piece. They were all dressed in black. They looked really cool. They looked like a motorcycle gang. And I remember hearing the song Red Eyes and Tears, and it was just like these guys seemed like the real deal to me. They were pulling off this look and the sound, and everything just sounded so connected and gelled, and it was three of them, and the sound coming off the stage was so massive and tough. It really set the direction, I think, of what kind of sound the Black Angels kind of wanted to have, like at the peak toughness. It was Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. That concert changed my life because of how real these guys were. It didn't seem fake at all what they were doing, and it was just, yeah, super believable and tough. I still love that band. It was 2017, and we were touring our record Death Song and playing this really important festival called Route to Rock. And we were opening up with a song called Currency, which has this really mean intro guitar riff. And we had a new guitar tech. And the guitar tech didn't tune Christian's guitar in the right key. And Jake was in drop C or whatever the song was in. And when the song kicked in, I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't tell, and I figured it'll just work itself out. Well, for the first couple of verses, I'm trying to figure out what's happening, and so I end up like singing in the middle of Jake and Christian, and which sounded terrible, and so nobody was in key, the right key, and I thought that we had finished. I thought that we'd stopped the song, but I think we just kept playing it until we were just like, gotta keep going. And I remember after the song was over, I was like, man, that was a nightmare. And I tried to block it out of my memory until just now. So yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. This is Alex Maas, and you are watching Magnet Television. Let me get back to what I was doing before you interrupted me. You're still there?
Cine.